All right, good morning, everybody. We're gonna get started. Hopefully you guys all warmed up beforehand, but we're gonna do a little quick warm up just in case you didn't. So starting from there, we're gonna do some jumpy jacks. Good. And arm circles forward. And backwards. And cross our body. Good, and right from there, feet apart, elbows down to the floor. Making sure to keep the legs straight, stretching right behind the legs. And up. And back down. And up. And lean over to your left. Switch. And front stance towards the left. Nice long low, making sure that front knee is over our toes. And switch. Good, and right from there, center splits. And splits towards the left. And towards the right. And back to center one more time. And feet together. Reach down, trying to touch our toes. Keeping those legs straight. Good, and up. All right, hopefully everybody's warmed up a little bit now. If not, we're gonna start slow and work up to speed today. So today we're gonna focus on the basics needed for youth beginners, specifically those testing for yellow and orange belts. But anybody is welcome to follow along and will be applicable to any levels. So starting from Yoi, we're gonna start with basic punches. Making sure we know how to make a correct fist. Always make sure that thumb is on the outside. We never want the thumb on the inside or along the side of our fist. If we hit with that thumb, we're gonna hurt ourselves and not our opponent. So make sure that thumb is tucked in, protected by our knuckles. Our point of impact is the first two knuckles right here. Trying to hit with those first two knuckles, which means our wrist needs to be straight, not cocked back. Okay, so right from there, we're gonna have both hands starting back at the hips. We're gonna step forward with our left leg into our front stance and punch. Okay, I want you guys to focus on rubbing the elbows on the side of your body and turning your fist over at the last second. Try and have our foot and our hand land at the same time. Don't punch and then step. Punch and step at the same time. So right from here, stepping forward, punching with our left hand. Ready? Each. Good, and back up. Starting slow. Remember, focus on rubbing the sides on our elbow. We'll speed up in a little bit. Knee. And back up. Sun. And back up. Shi. And back up. One more this side. Go. Good. And switching the other side. Right leg forward. lunge punch. Ready, each, and back up. Remember, turning that fist over at the last second. Knee, and back up. Sun, and back up. She, and back up. Last one. I want to hear a loud ki from everybody. Go, yeah, and yummy. All right, now we're gonna do the same thing, but I want to see speed from everybody. Still trying to rub our elbows along the side of our body, turning that fist over at the last second, but I want to see who's fast. So right from here, starting with the left side again, just 5 of them, fast. Stepping forward, lunge punch, ready, hish, and back up, hey, and back up. And we're still trying to land the foot and the hand at the same time. Sun, and back up, 2 more, she, and back up, last one, go, yeah, good. And switching sides, right hand punching, same thing, stepping forward, lunge punch with speed, hitch, and back up, hey, and back up, sun, and back up, she, and back up, last one, loud ki, go, yeah, good, and yummy. Remember, as we're doing these, you guys should be landing in a good front stance. That means the back leg is straight, the front knee is bent all the way over our toes. If I were to draw a line from my knee down to the floor, it should hit my front toes or be just in front of it. Not back here like this. That's no good. It's got to be in front of those toes. Both my feet should be pointed the direction I'm going. A lot of people have that back foot pointed to the side, or even worse, behind us. That opens up our hips. We want to make sure the hips are going in the direction we're headed. Good. All right. So we're going to do the same thing with all of our blocks. Make sure as we're doing our blocks, we have 2 parts to each block. We have the wind up and then the block itself. The wind up is just as important as the block. Okay, so starting with rising block. Remember, wind up is non-blocking hand is out in front of us. Fingers are all together. Don't have our fingers apart like this. They should be all together. Blocking hand is back on our hip. It's going to come in front of our face, in front of the pulling hand. Wrist is still hasn't turned. Then you're going to turn your wrist and go above our head. Okay, so starting off slow. Remember, I wanted you to focus on elbows rubbing to the side, landing in a good front stance, trying to land our foot at the same time. Make sure the block is above our head, not at eye level. Should be able to look under your hand. So starting with the left. That means you wind up with your right hand, stepping forward, rising block, starting off slow. Ready? Each. And back up. Knee. And back up. Sun. And back up. Notice how my wrist is turning over at the last second. Sun. And back up. 2 more. Chi. And back up. Last one. Go. Yeah. Good. And yummy. Switching other side. So right leg forward, rising block. Make sure wind up with the left hand. Okay. One important thing about our rising block, make sure that hand isn't coming across our stomach and then lifting up. Remember, you got to go from your hip to your opposite shoulder so your arm is at an angle, and then rotate your wrist above your head. Otherwise, you might end up taking a punch that was coming to your stomach and lifting it up, and they end up punching your face. If your hand is at an angle, you're gonna deflect the punch off to the side of you. So rising block with our right hand, left hand winds up, fingers tight together, step forward with our right leg, rising block. Nice and slow to start. Ready? Each. And back up. Knee. And back up. Sun. And back up. She. And back up. One more loud ki. Go. Yeah. Good. And yummy. All right, now we're going to speed that up, but I want you guys to still focus on the same thing. Arm coming across at an angle and then landing above our head. So starting with our left leg, rising block with speed. I want to see who's fast out there this morning. Ready? Hish! Yeah! And back up. Hey! Yeah! And back up. Sun! Yeah! And back up. Two more. She! Yeah! And back up. Last one. Loud ki. Go! Yeah! And yummy. Same thing, other side. So right leg forward, rising block with speed. Still trying to land that foot and the hand at the same time. Ready? Hitch! Yeah! Back up. Hey! Yeah! Back up. Sun! Yeah! And back up. Two more. She! Yeah! And back up. Last one, loud ki. Go! Yeah! And yummy. And now take. Good. Grab a drink of water if you have any, and you need some. Remember, what we're focusing on today is all of our basics, okay? Which means you need a nice low front stance. If your legs don't start hurting after a couple of minutes, that means you're not having a low enough stance. But don't go too low. I see a lot of students trying to go like this. As soon as you start moving, the first thing you're gonna have to do is come up before you can step, okay? So make sure that knee is right at our front toes so we can stay the same height as we move forward. Good, all right. Two more basic blocks. So right from there, yoy! Good. And stomach block, okay? So make sure the blocking hand is all the way to our ear with our fist pointed straight to the camera. Our pulling hand is straight out in front of us, just like a punch, okay? The blocking hand has to come around and end up in front of us, okay? Common mistakes I see with the stomach block is you drop the elbow, it comes straight out in front of us, okay? Or the block is way in here. The block is way in here. That means the punch had to get super close to me before I blocked it. You want to block the punch out before it can get and strike you. Okay, so nice and slow to start. Stepping forward, left leg forward, stomach block. Wind up. Ready. Itch. Good. Just keep that good front stance. Elbow should be about one fist in front of our body. And back up. Knee. Good. Any adults that are following along, okay, you make sure you're starting to get the hips from straight to as you block. Opening up the hips while keeping the leg, the knee pointed over the toe, not letting the knee collapse in. Couple more. Ready. Sun. Good. And back up. She. And back up. Last one, this side slow. Go. Good. And you may. Same thing, other side. Right leg forward, stomach block, nice and slow. Ready? Each. And back up. Knee. And back up. Sun. And back up. She. And back up. Last one. Go. Yeah. Good. And yummy. Same thing. Now I want to see speed. So going back to our left, stomach block with some speed. Still make sure that block is in front of our body. It's coming around. So stepping forward, stomach block with some speed. Hitch. Yeah. Back up. Knee. Yeah. Back up. Sun. Yeah. And back up. She. Yeah. And back up. Last one. Go. Yeah. Good. And you may switch the other side. Right leg forward, stomach block with some speed. I want to see who can be faster than me this morning. Ready? Hitch. Yeah. And back up. Hey. Yeah. And back up. Sun. Yeah. Good. Make sure that stomach block, arm isn't out straight. Make sure that elbow is bent in front of our body. It's a 90-degree angle here, just like a square. And back up. 2 more, nice and fast. Ready? Sun. Yeah. And back up. Last one, loud ki. Go. Yeah. And you may. Good. And Alte. Good. Last block before we move on. Some other things. Down block. The one we use probably most often because we're usually using it to get into our front stance. Okay. Couple of key things about our down block. Make sure the wind up blocking hand is all the way back to our ear. A lot of times students only wind up to their shoulder. It should be wound up all the way back to our ear. Another most important thing, elbows should be touching. Okay. Don't let there be a gap in our elbows. As soon as you start to have a gap in our elbows, your stomach is wide open for somebody to come and attack you. So make sure those elbows are tight together. Blocking hand is going to travel down your pulling hand and end up in front. Okay, so nice and slow. Same thing with everything else. My wrist turns at the last second. So starting off with our left leg lined up, trying to land our foot and our hand at the same time. Left leg forward, down block. Ready? Reach. Good. Back up. And knee. And back up. Sun. And back up. 2 more. Nice and slow. She. And back up. Last one. Loud ki. Go. Yeah. Good. And yummy. Switching legs, other side. So right leg forward, down block. Ready? Each. And back up. Knee. And back up. Sun. And back up. She. And back up. Last one, loud ki. Go! Yeah! And yummy. Good. All right. Same thing now, but with speed. Want to see who's faster than me. Starting with the left again. Left leg forward, down block. Speed as fast as you can. Left leg forward, down block. Hitch. Ooh, and back up. Saw a couple of quick people on there. Hey, yeah. And back up. Yeah. And back up. She, yeah. Take a quick look. Make sure our front stance is correct. Knee over our toe. Back leg is straight. And back up. Last one. Go. Yeah. And yummy. Good. Same thing. Other side. Right leg forward. Down block with speed. Ready. Ish. Yeah. And back up. Hey. Yeah. And back up. Sun. Yeah. And back up. She. Yeah. And back up. Last one. Go. Yeah. And yummy. And now take this. All right, grab some water if you need. The important thing with all of the blocks at this level is making sure we have the correct wind up and correct trajectory of the block. Stomach block coming around, down block coming down, blocking a kick below our belt, rising block coming at an angle across our chest and then above our head. All right, fix my camera real quick. All right, now we're gonna work on some front snap kicks, okay? A couple of important things on our kicks. It's all about the knee. As high as you can bring your knee up, that's as high as your kick's gonna be. If your knee's down here, means you can only kick out in front of you. But if you can get your knee way up here, that means you can kick way up high. So we're gonna do a couple of drills just focusing on that knee. Okay, I want you guys to feet together, hands in front of you. Okay, I want you to try and bring your knee, hit yourself in the chin. That doesn't mean you can have your head come down to meet your chin. Back should stay straight, head up straight in front, looking straight towards the camera. Bring the knee up as high as you can. I'm just gonna do 5 of them, but I wanna see them fast. Ready? Hitch, yeah. Knee, yeah. Sun, yeah. She, yeah. One more. Go, yeah. Good. Other leg, same thing. Hitch, yeah. Hey, yeah. Make sure, don't squeeze your stomach and hunch over. Keep that back straight. Sun, yeah. Shake, yeah. Last one. Go, yeah. All right, now we're gonna add the kick. Remember, the important thing with the kick is what we're targeting with. I'm gonna use this wall. We're not actually gonna kick the wall, but I'm gonna use this wall to show us our impact point, okay? I am hitting with the ball of my foot. So you guys can see my heel is off the wall. My toes are pulled back. I'm just hitting with the ball of my foot, okay? I'm not actually gonna kick the wall at my sister's house. So we're gonna step back. I'm gonna kick with starting with our left leg. Same thing, that knee has to come straight up as fast as you can. Then you're just gonna release the foot, kicking with the ball of the foot, and step down, okay? We're gonna start off a little bit slow, okay? Still wanna bring the knee high, kick out, and then step down. Just 5 of them, and then we'll speed up for the last 5. Ready? Hitch. Knee. Sun. She. And last one, go. Good. Now, same leg, speed, as fast as you can. Knee still has to come up as high as it just was, though. Just because you're going fast doesn't mean you can kick the puppies in their face. You gotta bring that knee up high so you can kick above the puppies. Nice and fast, ready? Hitch. Hey. Sun. She. And last one. Go. Good. And yummy. Switching legs. Right leg. Okay. Starting off slow, 5 of them. Still bring that knee all the way up. Each. Knee. Sun. She. Last one. Go. Good. Now fast. As fast as you can while still doing it correct. Bringing that knee all the way up to our chest. Ready? Each. Knee. Sun. She. Last one. Go. Yeah. And yummy. Good. And I'll take. All right. Just a couple of quick things before we move on. Do just a little bit of kata as best we can in this small space. Okay. As we're moving in our stance, remember our front stance, our feet should be shoulder width apart. Okay. Don't bring those feet together so that they're in one line. That's for back stance. Make sure our feet are shoulder width apart as we move forward. Make sure that back leg comes in to touch our front foot before stepping forward. Okay? Billy, sorry dog, gotta move. So make sure that front foot comes in and then out. You're making a half circle with your feet. Good. All right. Let's see. We're gonna do our best for Taikyoku Shodan. Okay, a couple of quick points before we get started that'll help you guys. Remember, you only have to know either which hand is winding up or which foot is moving. If you know one, you know the other, because it's always the same hand, same leg, okay? Same hand, same leg. Even on our big turn, it's always the same hand, same leg. All right, so right from there, yoi! Puss. Good, and announcer kata, Taikyoku Shodan. Good, starting off, look to your left, wind up for our down block, moving the left leg, down block towards the left. Each. Good. I'm gonna move back just a little bit. We're gonna step forward, lunge punch. Knee. Good. Somebody's coming behind us. Okay. So with that punching hand, that hand that's out farthest, you're gonna bring that back to our ear and wind up. That means that same side leg. We gotta step back all the way behind us, turn on our toes, and down block. Good. And I'm gonna move back. I have some room. Step forward, lunge punch. Each. Good. Now we're gonna go towards the camera. So the hand that's close, or the hand that's punching, winds up. Means that front leg, the knee that's bent, it's gonna step towards the camera and down block. Good. Then we're gonna do 3 punches coming forward. Each. Scoot back in between each of them. And last one, loud ki here. Sun. Yeah. Good. Now we just ki'd. So we've got the big turn. So that back hand is going to wind up to our ears. That means we're going to move our back leg. It's going to come into our front foot, turn all the way around, and down block. Good. And step forward, lunge punch. Knee. Punching hand winds up again. That means our front foot steps back. Turn on our toes and down block. Good. Step forward, lunge punch. Good. Now we're going to turn away from the camera. So punching hand winds up to our ear. That means our front foot moves. Turn so your back is facing the camera and down block. Each. Good. Now we're going to go 3 punches towards our back. Each. Knee. And one more loud ki. Ki. Yeah. Good. Last big turn. That means pulling hand. The hand that's on our hip winds up. Same side leg. And turn all the way around. And down block. Good. And step forward, punch. Knee. Last turn. Punching hand. Winds up to the ear. Step back with that front foot. All the way behind us. Turn on our toes. And down block. Last move. Stepping forward. Lunge punch. Knee. And yummy. And feet together. And out to. Good. All right. Just a couple of more things before we finish off class. So the key takeaways I want you guys to take away from class today. It's a nice low front stance with our knee over our toe, back leg straight. Okay. Techniques, wind up is just as important as the block itself. Okay, so in focus of that first one, we're gonna down block, keep our front stance for 30 seconds while we do a bunch of punches. So starting off with the left leg, I want you guys to go left leg forward, down block. Okay, yeah, good. All right, now we're gonna do 20 punches. Okay, keeping our front stance the whole time, knee over our toe, back leg straight, punching on my count. Each, yeah, hey, yeah, son, yeah, she, yeah, go, yeah, rook, yeah, sich, yeah, hutch, yeah, coo, yeah, chew, yeah. 10 more. Each, yeah, knee, yeah, son, yeah. She, yeah, go, yeah, rook, yeah, sich, yeah, go, yeah, chew, yeah. Good, hold that stand still. Make sure that front knee is still over our toe. Back leg is straight. And yummy. But whatever we do with our one foot, we gotta stay balanced. So we gotta do the same thing with our other leg. So right leg forward, down block. Yeah. 20 punches. Make sure we're in a good front stance to start. Knee over our toe, back leg straight. Ready? Hitch, yeah. Knee, yeah. Son, yeah. She, yeah. Go, yeah. Rook, yeah. Sich, yeah. Hutch, yeah. Go, yeah. Chew, yeah. 10 more. Check in on your front stance. Make sure we still got our knee over our toe, back leg straight. We're nice and low. Only 10 more. Hitch, yeah. Knee, yeah. Son, yeah. She, yeah. Go, yeah. Rook, yeah. Sich, yeah. Hutch, yeah. Go, yeah. Chew, yeah. Hold it. Still keep our low front stance, knee over the toe. And yummy. And feet together. And now take those. All right, I hope you guys are all sweating a little bit. I know I am. That's how you know it was a good workout. All right. Check us out on our other recordings every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 7 a.m., 12 p.m., and 5 p.m. I'll be on here again next Friday at 7 a.m. Hope you see you guys all there. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.